Hello, I'm Hannah Buchanan. It's my turn today. Before I start, I want to say thank you to God for his wisdom that he's given to the other people that have done the devotionals before me. I want to say thank you to the people that have allowed God to use them to speak directly to my heart from God's. And I want to say thank you to Susan, who's allowed me to talk about her mother today. I'm an activities coordinator in a care home, and I was off for 2.5 weeks with coronavirus. I had a really, really difficult time, and they had a really difficult time at work. After 2.5 weeks of being off, I knew it was going to be probably the most difficult day I've ever done at work. I listened to 2 devotionals that morning before work. And as I sat in my sitting room, I raised my hands up to God and I said, God, I can't do this alone. I absolutely can't do this alone. I'm really, really worried. I need your help with me today. I need you to go with me and before me and behind me and support me today. I need you. So I sent up this arrow prayer, a desperate prayer. Went through to the kitchen to get my coffee. Put my hand on the first mug that I pulled out of the dishwasher, and it happened to be this one. It says, "Courage, be strong and courageous. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." Joshua 1 verse 9. Now, I've read that many, many mornings on different days, but never have I felt God speaking to me so powerfully as that morning when I needed him just so much. He just answered that prayer so directly through that scripture. It was just amazing. Well, I've taken that mug into work and I use it most days now at work, and it's actually caused a few really, really interesting conversations with some colleagues. So that's good. God's still using it. I want to talk to you about a lady from my work that I've been working with now for 7 years. She used to be a missionary in Palestine. She ministered to children who were traumatized from their experiences of violence in that region. And as we were doing the activity together, we talked about her time in Palestine together. And I asked her, what message of hope do you want to put inside your rainbow? Because some people have picked sort of song lyrics or things like that. And I knowing that she was into music and songs, I was expecting this. And then she said to me, I just really, really, really hope that people come to know and love God through this situation. And I said, oh, that is just brilliant. That is a wonderful thing to put in your rainbow. I said, should we look through some scriptures and see if we can back that up with some scriptures? So we looked at a few, and this is the one that she picked. I've stolen this from work. I'll put it back shortly, soon. It says, "O Lord Almighty, blessed is the man who trusts in you." Psalm 84, verse 12. And this time, blessedness is not really at the top of the things that I've thought about very much. More death, stress, distress, grief. These have been more things I've been dwelling on. But actually, I think blessedness means to her is that we go through these things, same as the world. We go through these things, but if we have that faith in God, if we trust in him, and we know that he is with us through everything that we go through good times and through bad, then that's why we are so blessed. We are not going through these terrible things alone. So I was really ministered to by this lady, and I will remember that conversation for a long time. It was a really, really special time that we spent together. Her desire, she talked about her desire to see people be saved. And it reminded me of a song that I actually wrote years ago. I'm going to sing it to you. It's my prayer, but I put it to music. I've experienced your glory over me, your exciting, freeing, bubbling love, your grace complete, and it has covered me, immersing me in holy joy. I have felt your love for strangers as I've wept in prayer for them. I have felt your love and Holy Spirit on me for days on end. And I remember when and how long summer was over in a flash. Lord, I so desire, Lord, I so desire, Lord, I so desire outpouring again. I believe that this coronavirus is going to bring people to their knees, some for the first time, many for the first time. Many people are going to be crying out to God because they need Him to go through this trial with them. I believe we're going to see a season of change in the church. I hope that we'll see a return to holiness, to godly living, to godly thinking, to a godly nation that makes laws that are in line with godly principles. I think, sometimes in trials, God puts people on their knees and makes us cry out to Him because He knows that we need Him and He is the best thing for us to get us through this. God uses the same phrase 88 times in the Old Testament. Then they will know that I'm God. Then they will know that I'm God. Then they will know that I'm God. See, Israel is trapped in this sin, confess, return to God, sin, confess, return to God cycle. And I think it's easy. I know I've done it. I've looked at this and I've when they're with God, things are simple, things are easy, things go well for them. Why do they turn away? But then I'm forced to look at myself, and actually, the times where I have been forced to depend more on God, been forced to pray more, been forced to connect with God, to read His word, that's been the time when I've been happiest. And yet I've sometimes just lost that passion, that connection, and it's because I've just got busy with other things. Psalm 37 verse 4 I love. It's delight yourself in the Lord and He will give you the desires of your heart. The desires of my heart are to see revival. I believe as I've been drawn to my knees recently that the desire of my heart is becoming the desire of His heart. His heart's never changed. The desire of my heart is come in line with Him more. And I really believe that this nation can be changed. There's a song, can a nation be changed? Can a nation be saved? Can a nation be turned back to you? We're on our knees. We're on our knees again. We're on our knees. We're on our knees again. Can this nation be changed? I think it can.